I think I think you guys can hear me. I'm gonna presume that you can hear me. Sorry for the interruption, guys. They are not letting me to do this live. They are my friends. Okay. I really wanted to show my code, but this code forces site is too slow. Yesterday I was doing a code, right? I just completed yesterday. That was the approach that I did yesterday on stream is correct, but I was constantly getting wrong answers, and the problem is that I just did some mistakes in indexing, and I just figured out how to make it run, and it worked well. And I really wanted to show you that code, but this website has been so bad for about 2 hours. Yeah, see that Happy New Year. I got Happy New Year. See, I got 5G. You can see the speed of it. Okay, finally it has loaded. So the thing was right. I did some mistakes in this indexings. See, I did some mistakes. This is pretty lame. I knew that, but so I at first I got a wrong answer for the same problem. The problem is, let me show you. Did I do working out problem on the stream? Let me check it. I think I didn't do that. Yeah, I think I did the problem counting rectangles. I forgot it. Wait a second. Oh shit. I think this is the live stream I did yesterday. And yeah, that's the working out is the. Wait a second, let me check completely. Yeah, that's the problem that we were working on yesterday. So, so I got a wrong answer because I did something wrong over here, and I was like, everything was perfect. Why is not giving me the right answer? Why isn't giving me the right answer? And I was like wondering why what the problem is. And then I figured out by reading a lot of codes of others, and then I just looked up the code of mine, and I got the. I just find where the problem is. I don't remember exactly what that is, but there is some problem here and here. But the logic is correct. The logic that I created yesterday was right during the stream, and then I just figured out how to implement it. Yeah, I got a happy new year yesterday, so I was so happy yesterday. I guess I solved two problems. Did I? Exactly, yeah, two problems. And today morning, yesterday I also read, I just started to solve this problem. This is in DFS and tree and DP problem. So yeah, this was a great problem. You know one thing, yesterday I completely found that, you know what, I completely find the logic, but the implementation skill is so bad for me. Especially I just read about 20 people's code, and then I figured out what the problem is. And the same thing for that problem, there is only small problem, a small mistake I did it, and today morning I just corrected. And yeah, today, what problem should we focus on? Should we focus on code forces problem, or should we focus on late code problems? I don't know. god. What should I do? See, I think the Code Forces website is down. It has been down for 4 hours, I guess. I've been constantly coming in and it's so too slow. It's not with that's the problem with my internet. I'm sure that. Okay, let's just solve some random problem. And by the way, I just want to tell you guys, I just want to tell you something. Please don't use this option. Pick one. The algorithm to pick the random problem, which has been designed so badly, it just picks some problem which hasn't been solved by a lot of people. See, this wasn't even completed by where to see that? Yeah, see this. 50k people has tried it. That's crazy. So let's take some random problem from here. You could see that around 100k people would have solved it. See, 2 million people. So the pick option, I presume the algorithm should be the problem which hasn't been solved and which hasn't been tried by a lot of people. So, but our goal is to solve more obvious problem and I mean the problem which has been asked a lot of time in interviews, and that kind of problem will be solved by a lot of people. So when you give something like this, it should goes to some freaking bad problem which interview you can't see that in interview. So please don't use this option. That's my opinion, but it might be a delusion that I have. I might be delusional, but I don't know. See, how many problems have I solved? A lot of things, right? I'm just posting. Okay, let's just go into some problem and start solving it. I'm just looking for a medium level problem. Okay, let's do one thing. Today I really wanted to solve dynamic programming. Okay, let's just pick randomly something rotate function. Anyway, so okay, let's just start solving it. So we are given with an integer array nums of length n. Assume array k to be an array obtained by rotating the nums by k position clockwise. Okay, we define rotation function f on nums as follows: f of k equals 0 star array k of 0 plus, and go on 1 and 2 and 3 all the way down to all the way up to n minus 1 with that corresponding element in array k. Okay, and return the maximum value of f of 0, f of 1, f of n until f of n minus 1. So these test cases are generated so that the answer fits in to 32-bit integers. So I don't need to use long. Okay, I barely understand it. Rather than just reading the problem, a lot of people can understand the question just by looking into the test cases. So I'm gonna do it. I barely understand it. Like, they are not so specific. It's like an open-ended problem. We have to ask constructive questions on this problem to find what we want to do. Okay, let's just don't see that test case. Let's just try to understand the problem just by reading the question. So I was given with a number integer array nums with length n, and so there is also another array which has been rotated clockwise by k. So rotating clockwise is that. Let me explain that in the Google Docs. Maybe in my text editor. Why would we need this? I use Vim. by the way. I use Vim. Vim is so. I like Vim because the motions in Vim is too fast. You might have noticed that I used to navigate around my file so fast, and you might have pondered about that. How this guy has been doing this? Like he's so fast on navigating. The reason behind is that the Vim notions are so powerful. If you did learn that, the learning curve would be hard, I know, but if you did learn that, it would be helpful for you in many ways. It would drastically improve the speed of doing this stuff. Okay, in upcoming videos, I will explain the how to use Vim, how to download Vim, and how to be better at Vim. Because I have been using Vim for about past 6 months, and I really like it. Even in lead code, there is an option to change the text editor to have that Vim notions that I used to have in Vim. If I didn't have that, then I would have created a file separately just for lead code, just like that I have in Codeforces. Codeforce doesn't have this Vim notions, so I just use one of my templates. You might have noticed that I have a template for Codeforces problem where I'm not supposed to write some pretty lame code like find the GCD and LCM of two numbers. I have that template. If I had option just like lead code to change that into Vim, I would have used it. Who knows? Okay, let's just try to understand this problem. Okay, I think I did understand it, but I really want you to make understandable, because it's like getting two oranges with one shot. The reason is that the fact that you are learning with me, and I will be learned by explaining to you. In any way, I'm gonna explain my solution to the interviewer. So I'm just it's a good practice for me. That's why I'm just doing this live stream, even though no one is watching. Okay, so let's go to Vim. So let's say if I have an array is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a small instance of the problem and try to understand it better. So if I have this, and this num array is rotated by k clockwise, which means the number array will be transformed into, let's say, 1. Okay, array of 1, which means array subscript 1, which is equals to, so I have to rotate clockwise. So what is clockwise? The clocks goes like this, so which means 2, 3, 4 and 1. Anyway, I think that's right? 4, yeah, that's correct. Wait a second. Positive clockwise, I think I'm right. 4, 3, wait, I think the last element would come to the first place. Yeah, then it is 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so this is the clockwise rotation that they were talking about. That's been mentioned. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so if array 2 would look like, the last element would come to the first place, and all the element would stick to that original position. It would shift to the left side. Right side. Sorry. Why am I being so mad? Okay, I think it looks good. Is anyone watching me? No one. No one has watched. Okay, so this is So I have to find the value of the function. The function is that you have to multiply 0 with the first element and so on and so forth. 0, 1, 2, and so on and so forth. It will go like a sequence, and I have to multiply that with the original array element. That's what I need to do. So how can I solve this problem? And I need to return the maximum value of those. Okay, this is interesting. I think the brute force solution would be finding all the rotation and finding all the functions value and just comparing with them, but it would take n squared, but we don't need that. Did you get me? I mean, finding all the array that I have written here and then finding the value, which is so tedious. No one likes that. The complexity would be n squared, so that's so bad, obviously. And even the constraint was n10 to the power 5. It won't work for sure, I'm sure. So then how will I make it to work? To make to get the maximum value, I mean, let me not to type. Okay, to get the maximum value we have to multiply the number with the maximum, then only the function's value will increase a lot. So if, let's say, if a bigger number in that array is multiplied with a smaller number, let's say 1, then that must be so low, right? So we have to multiply the highest number with the highest number, then only the function value will increase tremendously, or else we will not be able to see a lot of increase in that function value. So I need to find the best arrangement of those elements in such a way that that will return a maximum value when I did that function on that array. So that's the thing we have to notice. So in this case, 6 is the biggest element that has been placed at the last, so that's good. That's completely fine. And but see that doesn't give me the biggest value. Some other, what that is, some other transformation of that array gives me the biggest value. So I should not be focused on one element. So I have to focus on the whole thing. So I can't be greedy here. Greedy won't work here, because if I did focus on the local maximum, then I will not be able to find the global maximum value. So I need to find the arrangement of those array elements such a way that they are giving me the the biggest value. So I have to find a correct place for every element such that they follow the rotation order. I can't place each element wherever I want. If I did that, then that would be an easy problem. I can't even say that it's an easy problem. That's a sorting problem. You just want to sort, and you have to do the function. That's all. So you have to find some other solution for this. I think it's clear that lead code problems are pretty trivial, in a way that they are not easy to solve, but they are a bit trivial. But I don't know what to say. Code forces problems are letting us to think in a way that to solve a problem with an relevant context, but lead code problems doesn't have any context. See, if I find this rotation, they might have. It would be better if they abstract the question in some story, because no one would ask a question like this in an interview, will they? I don't think they would ask questions like this. Am I audible, guys? Yeah, I'm audible. Okay. So I have to create constructive steps for the solution. So in this case, I can't presume it will work. It's basically a circular list. Yeah, it's like a circular list, it's just rotating by itself. So I need to find maximum subarray. Maximum subarray. Will it contain negative values? No, it won't. So I need to find the consecutive location which gives me the no, that's too bad. Then what should I do? I can't even sort it. This guy could be able to go like here, here, and come back to his position, its original position. It's pretty hard, even though it seems trivial, but it's hard. I don't know. It seems like we can't even able to apply some algorithms here, computer algorithms like dynamic programming or something like that. I didn't see any dynamic programming. I didn't see any states here. I can't do DP. I can't be greedy here. Okay, let's just take some test cases to try to solve this problem. So in this case, no, it's not. Okay, I'm just typing random numbers. Okay. So in this case, if I try to maintain this arrangement, it would be a disaster because a lot of bigger values on the left side. At the starting of that array. So I have to move these guys to the end. So how would I do that? If this guy could be able to go here, then all these guys would be going here. There must be some way to solve this problem. I don't know what that is. is watching. No one, not even a single guy. This is hard, man. This is absolutely hard. I didn't expect this much harder problem today. My brain is just saying find best three and place them. It won't work for sure. Will it? I don't know. I got stuck in this problem, man. Like, I can't solve this problem, to be honest. This is so hard. Oh my god, I didn't expect this much hard problem from code forces. Oh my god. What? But I don't even know how to approach, how to start. I can't even give constructive approach. Oh my god. It's crazy then. Okay, so it's an example, and I think this is some formula or something. I don't know what that is. Let's go to the solution. So they are creating a sum, and they are creating an f value, and they are iterating throughout the array, and then they are finding the sum of it. They are finding the value. Okay, and that is f, global sum equal to f. And they are iterating from the back. What? Give a like if you understand mathematical explanation. Where is the mathematical explanation? I don't know, I don't like lead code. Come on. Barely understand the question. I mean, I understood the question, but it's too hard, man. I'm sure that's too hard. I was baffled. I can't even say one word. I think you might have noticed that I was stuck. I can't think. Why does that happen? Is it because of the stream? I don't know. Maybe it's not because of stream. Oh my god, I can't think. I feel like I'm so stupid. That's why I stopped doing lead code. The problems are, at first when you see that problem, it seems trivial, and when you start doing, or when you start thinking about the solution, you'll be baffled for sure. I'm not just joking. You'll be baffled. Okay, I have some doubts. If anyone is watching this live right now, I knew that no one is watching right now. I'm gonna ask a question. I really wanted to play some game to right now. What game should I play? I have some PC games on my Windows, so if I did close this, what would happen? Will this live continue or will this live end? Let's play some games. I was stunned by that question. Even now I can't come out of it. Let's play this. It might be good. Do you guys hear that sound? That's pretty good. Okay. It's pretty cool. Oh my god. Should I jump? Oh, I should jump here. Yeah, this bright was good. Sure. Wait a second, I have to check that whether you guys can hear that music. This is annoying. Yeah, that's so annoying. Even for me, that's so annoying. That music. So now I should jump on it. Come on, man. What are you doing? Come on, go on. Okay. Come on. Oh, great. What are you doing, man? He's a bald guy. He seemed to be young, but sorry, he was trimmed. This is the game. Nice. Oh my god, I think this guy has died. Oh my god. Sorry, my boy. You have died. I think I should. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Oh. How would I? Wow, wow, that's great. I like the physics. The physics is good. Do you guys like this game? I don't. This is pretty simple. There is no competitiveness. There is no, I mean, need to pass, okay. There is no end goal, is there? Okay, I think I need to follow. Oh, great. It's a simple pet project kind of thing for someone, I don't know. Ooh, he got drawn. He died, man. Oh my god. That's pretty cool. Okay, what should I do, guys? I'm so bored. Should I watch some YouTube video with you? Okay, I really wanted to show you something which I did for my graph approximator project. So this is the pipeline for the project. So this is a minimum viable project, MVP project. So these are the features that it will have. So the features are, in the server, it's gonna have sessions. Session is basically an environment where users can come in and add data points, can do CRUD operations on those data points, and they can approximate the data points using some approximation function which will be implemented by me on the core. And the server also has, I mean, it should be backend. Okay, let be that. So it also has an core which is it's like a container where the operations will be done inside it, and the operations are approximation and extrapolation. Approximation is that you will be creating a function with the data point that is given by the user during a session, And then the extrapolation is that, what is that, this is a this will use those function to predict some data points. I think you might, or it's like prediction. It has some algorithm. I want to implement these algorithms, and I need to implement these algorithms. So I'm not gonna do a lot of algorithms. I have done a lot of algorithm with one of my friend in my college, but it's gonna be so simple project. It's like a pet project for me. So I was working on it. I did created a database today. I mean, basic database, and I will keep on working on it. So, do you guys want to see that? Okay, I'm gonna show you anyway. So I haven't started working on backend. I mean front end. I started working on backend first, and then I can switch to front end to do some details over there. So I did a bit of. I just created the basics folder of it. Oh, this is the database I created. Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with? Let's open the node-READ. Okay. So I haven't started doing the models, the schemas, the routers. I just did these things. This is a generator for sure. I did ask my requirements to the AI and just created this, and I just did some tweaks over there. There is something like in that user table. I don't really want to store when the user created the account. I don't really want to store that. It's a basic project, so that will be an overhead. So I just did some tweaks. I just removed some of the entries. I added some of the entries. I think I can use AI. If you use AI in a way that it is in a moderation, that's better, and you have to control that. The problem with a lot of people is that even around 10 days back, I used to wipe code a lot. I did a complete packet for a project, which is a vehicle management system. So it was a project assigned by my tutor. I've been doing a course, so where they will assign some projects. So I love backend. I don't like doing front end at all. So when I started doing that project, I did completed the backend at around 10 days, and the project submission was, when I completed the backend, the project submission was around 1 week after that time. So I really wanted to do it so faster. Front end really sucks. That's really one of the hardest job to do. But comparing to the back end, it's so easy. But I don't like coloring stuff. That's not my type. I don't love to do it. So I just asked AI to do it, and literally it just messed it up. Let me show you that thing. Like I was like, who are you? Have you seen that meme? Who are you? Oh, this is a backup. Like that project was messed up. By artificial intelligence. If I open the backend with it, you could see that this is one of the best thing I ever done in my life. I did every documentation, every single thing perfectly. See those codes. It's working completely fine. Not even a single bug I did find. I didn't find even a single bug here. But when I go to front end, that's really intimidating because I don't like doing it in. Okay, let me run the project. CD backend. Let's just run the local server for the backend. environment source bin, I mean env bin activate. Okay, uvcon main app router reload. Maybe reload is not important. Okay, so it has been created. It's open. So I really wanted to show the docs of it. It's completely fine. Everything was good. Everything was just like my tutor asked. It's cool. It's working completely perfect. I just tested this over and over for about 100 times maybe. It's working perfectly right. Good. When it comes to backend, I mean when it comes to front end, I really wanted to show you that as well. Oh shit! Why this guy is coming? Vehicle management front end. See the thing that has been done by AI. It has created two backgrounds, and I was telling that AI over and over. I even sent screenshot of it. I was like, AC, I have two background. Please change it as one. And it was even when I think about that, I just asked about 10 times, around 10 times. I just asked, keep on asking him. See that I have a background which has been repeated 2 times. That doesn't look fine. I just keep on asking him. He seemed like never. I would never change that. And I was like, okay, let it be like that. And I showed the same project to my tutor, and she was like, "What the heck is this?" She didn't even like it, but fortunately, I got passed because not a lot of people has done the thing that I did. They haven't even completed a project, and then that's the reason I just got selected. I mean, I was not selected, but I just impressed her with the back end I did, and the front end really sucks. See this? Look at this. So if you didn't have control over AI, this will happen. Same thing that I showed today would happen. I think this is for the day. Should I stop the stream? No one has ever dared to touch to view this fucking stream. Not even a second. The watch hours is 0. I was just talking to myself. Okay. I think this is all for today. I was confused that am I a stupid? I have a strong doubt on me. Okay.